Alright, we have a game loaded up right now, and my name's Djibouti Rage, and up here in the top right-hand corner is Avilo, everyone's favorite mech player. Let's see what he's doing here against this Terran down, or this Protoss down here in the bottom right-hand corner. This is Puck. We do love some Huck, rather. Puck, Huck. Very different Protoss players, but both very good. Huck did really good at Battlegrounds this weekend. Avilo was not present. They don't invite mech players because who likes to watch a 50-minute game where the guy gets 30 Ravens and walks out and wins? I do. It's really funny because I occasionally play that style. But everyone in their right mind does not want to watch that. For esports, it's not why he didn't get invited. He's just really not good enough for that, I don't think. Of course, he'd have to play against people like Poltz and some of the other greats. So he's not bad, though, of course. We're going to see what kind of build he goes for here. I imagine he takes Gas First Reaper expand type deal. He's going out to scout, it looks like, checking for those proxies there at the back of the mineral line, and then he's going to head over to the other base. You know, this TVP. I'm hoping this is going to be a good representation of TVP. I don't know how long this game is. I literally blocked it out so that I wouldn't have any idea who's going to win. And we do see that barracks come up. No gas yet, so there's not going to be a Reaper. So it's just going to be probably a barracks expand. He's going to be kind of greedy with this build. And let's go look what's going out. The gas does go down, by the way, at 13. So he's actually not going to have enough gas by the time the barracks does to get the Reaper. But he might take the Marine then the Reaper. Who knows what he plans on doing there. And we do see some gas being taken for the Protoss for Huck. Not a second assimilator immediately, so I'm thinking that he wants to take an expansion as well. Not going for anything like early, super fast, we got oracles in your base 5 minutes kind of build, or any DTs or anything like that. I'm going to see this thing's kind of poke. It's going to try and deny the natural here. Actually, Huck doesn't even go for the natural. I guess he might have realized the futility of that task and just gone on. An interesting thing that Avilo is doing right now is putting these forward. I'd really like to see that come back to bite him, because I've seen it happen to me so many times where you have stalker aggression that's just poking your supply depots down, and you eventually have to repair those, and you hate to spend your minerals at that point in the game. On those, he actually went straight into a reactor before getting out a Marine or anything, which is interesting, because if Huck realizes that, he might be able to send his Mothership Core Stalker and Zealot out and get some decent damage done. Just the Engineering Bay block going down, which has to be a pain in the ass because Huck doesn't have a second gas, so he apparently wants to take an expansion, which he's going to put right next to Avilo's main. Oh my, what are we seeing right here? This looks like the good old Mothership Cannon Rush. This is the Cannon Rush of the gods, I'd say. This is absolutely hilarious. The Marines are there, though, so they're going to start shooting. He's probably going to try and want to kill that probe first, of course, because he doesn't want anything else coming out. And then he's going to start attacking that. I think this is kind of a hilarious response to the Nexus plant. I think that the Nexus is going to finish, even with 4 Marines out. And that Mothership Core is on its way over to that side of the map, so we might actually see the Mothership Cannon go off. Their second barracks is going to complete, though, and he does bring the SCV, so let's see. I think it's definitely going to finish. It's got more than halfway health, but, you know, 2 more Marines are about to pop out. I'm not sure how much damage it's actually going to be able to get done, and the bunker is going to finish. So, yeah, he just sends a Mothership Core home, cancels that, gets some lost mining time, loses 100 minerals for that, plus he still doesn't have his own natural. And there were 4 or 5 SCVs there that were off for about a minute, so that's probably 500 minerals cost there. So we'll see what the trade is for that. Avilo responds by sending some Marines out on the map. He's going to try and poke that Mothership Core that he probably knows is out. Maybe pick off anything like this that comes out. By the way, this is a 4-gate, and gateway research is done. So we'll see what kind of pressure is going to be able to get done. The SCVs are coming. So we have a 4-gate versus a 6 Marine pool, which I don't see how. I just don't. I don't know. There's a Mothership Cannon. There's a pylon across the maps. I just don't. Oh, and he gets the force field. Avilo with just terrible game sense right now. Like, the SCV pull this early Yeah, just loses 5 SCVs and gets forced to go home immediately. He still hasn't killed this probe in the main base. By the way, the pylon hasn't been scouted yet, so that can definitely get some warp-ins going on. Once he realizes that that natural is clear, that there's no Marines back there, none of them are hidden back here, by the way. That would be interesting to see. He's going to start the warp-ins. The probe does go down the bin, so no more pylons or anything too cheesy, so... But here come the sentries and zealots, and here come the stalkers across the map. We're going to see if Avilo can hold this. The bunker is coming up. Let's see if he takes another. He doesn't really have the resources to do that, only having a mule and several SCVs there to produce. I really hated that push out there by Avilo. I have no idea what that was. Dude, Avilo kind of being a little bit balance whiny there, like, you know, that coming from the guy who plays mech, that's kind of hilarious. And of course he's in it. You had an SCV pool. If you didn't pull these SCVs, it really... Oh no, Avilo. You know, it's really embarrassing for StarCraft 2 when you BM and then you pull 20 SCVs and lose all that mining time. Honestly, oh, and Avilo loses. He just quits. You know, that makes me very happy. I'm not. I have no idea what that was. He didn't have good scouting information. Didn't know what was going on. The Nexus didn't complete. He only lost 100 minerals, which actually, you know who lost more there? Avilo, because he lost the mining time from the SCVs that he pulled off to attack that Nexus. Honestly, if he had let that Nexus complete, if he hadn't done that damage, the Nexus cannon does go off, but then he kills a Nexus and gets 400 damage done. He just pulls the workers back. He's got the bunker there that was almost dead anyways. Honestly, if he hadn't pulled those SCVs, he could have just bunkered up. Like, he should have had a Reaper out on the map to know that that's 4 gauge. Should have done a lot of things there, but, you know, that's why Avilo's playing mech now, I guess, because I mean, that was just embarrassing, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen that early of an SCV pool with that few of Marines against Protoss. Come on now, Zealots and Stalkers are really good, as well as a Mothership Core with the Mothership Cannon. Clearly I'm fired up about this. But, you know, don't do that, Terran players. And that was just, I really like that play by Huk. It's cheeky. He got good. I mean, the 4-gate follow-up was just kind of brilliant. I mean, I don't like to see one-base plays, but... just to rattle Avilo that much, it just makes me laugh. But anyways, we're gonna load up some more videos, so we'll see what happens, guys. Peace.